Alrighty. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hope y'all doing well. Today we're gonna be chilling with some Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 as always. Um so let's see. I think I want to say it was Friday night last week, obviously. Friday night, I believe, or Sunday. I don't remember exactly which day it was, but I did, and I was able to actually get all of the DLC cars, so that was pretty good. So, all right, it was the 21st, which would have been yesterday. I did play last night, yeah. I played it a little bit after stream or before it. 8:21 at 10:56. That doesn't make a lot of sense. What did I play yesterday? I played balloons. Yeah. What? How did I don't know how. I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't want stats. I guess I could look. So 63,000, 7,100 songs. What else do I need? No, that's it, yeah. Alright, settings. Let's get audio going. Alright. So, we's gonna be tuning some cars today. So, my main goal is to get all 3 Paganis done and then maybe get 1 or 2 Maseratis done as well. So all right, so if we look at the junkyard, not the junkyard, my parking lot, we are up to level 20 and I do have all cars now. So let's see, level 17 is where I had it, and then level 18 is all the stuff. I think you guys saw most of this. I did get the last Dodge, I got the rest of the Maseratis, and of course the Paganis. So I'm basically just gonna go reverse order in this, so. Alright. So I was super confused at the beginning of having the Pagani DLC, but then I actually saw with all the orders that there were 3 of them instead of just 2, like the wiki was showing, and kind of like the I think the car showroom was showing that there was 3 or 2 of them. So anyway, all that's decent on this car is all that's not good on the car is parts. So that's good. I don't need to replace anything else, which is very nice. At least I don't think I need to. Hundreds. Yes. Okay, so I don't need to replace anything. It's just the actual car. Like engine parts and all that. Now, do I need to replace those? Do I need to replace the wheels? Now this is a V12. This is gonna be our first V12 we ever ever work on. Okay, so rim. I don't know then. I don't know if the rims and tires need to be fixed. So if they do, that's fine. So Alright. But it's been a minute since I've tuned a car, so okay, so tires do need to, yeah. Now the rims is a question, yeah. So I don't need to do anything up at the front. Looks like it only has one license plate, which we are gonna replace that. That's the only thing we're gonna replace. Yeah. Okay, nothing in my inventory, which is nice. Get the clamshell off. So no, not parts. Let's go plates. We're gonna go standard. Just one of them. It's a 2017. Here, yeah. Okay, I can put a space in between that. Nice. Very nice. I could probably find a cooler license plate, but that's fine. Not the end of the world. Ah, dang, that's the wrong one. There we go. Even that's 100%. Alright, here's... We do need it. I think we need to keep it off in order to get the engine out, so... Current car. Put you guys in there. And we'll keep you there. I think first things first is we get just everything off of it, right? So... Okay. What do I need to take off before I can get to the engine? I think I need to take engine coolers off. Potentially. Obviously the rear exhaust. The turbo can probably stay, but I think we can take it all off. Yeah. Might as well just take it all off, yeah. Just so we don't have any problems, and if we can put it on before we take it out, that's fine, so. Just trying to make it as easy as I can for myself. Now, I think... Can I? I probably can, but we'll just take it off now. Now, I picked up the last few at the auction, so parts aren't gonna be 100%, but they're not gonna be like total trash. So it's gonna be good. I should probably have done that first. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Yeah, screw it. Alright, air filters, air exhaust. Battery we can charge. I need to put just like most of you. We can keep. Yeah, we can keep you in the inventory. Name. Okay. Armed. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just take everything off and then see where that leaves us. Yeah. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Why can't you just put the freaking radiator in the back of the car? Like... Was there a point for it? Like, was there a point of keeping it back there? Like, okay, yeah, we definitely need to. Well, we can check the. I might have to take it apart. I don't know. But right now, I think the Carrera GT that I tuned has the most horsepower. Either that or the Dodge Viper, if I'm not mistaken, or the SLS AMG. One of those three cars has the most horsepower and is one of the quickest. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be pretty tough competition to see between these four types of cars. Or I guess five. Four types, I think 5 different cars, 5 or 6. So, it's definitely going to be exciting to see how much we can tune up this car, so... I'm hoping we can get a decent amount of stuff tuned here. I don't remember exactly what I can tune, but... shouldn't be too bad. Like, I can tune the gearbox, I can tune a couple things like the clutch. Don't remember exactly every little thing, but... I'm gonna have to go back through the tuning shop and just see. Just figure out, again, what can and can't be tuned. Alright. Guessing there's just not oil. None of my cars have oil, apparently, so... The V12... got 6... So that means 5 bearing caps, yeah. I mean, also with the engines, like, basically being complete, not just rusted over and from the junkyard, it's going to be a lot of bolts that get to be unmounted, so... Started today with 63,000. I'm hoping we can get at least a 65 by tonight. It's only 2,000, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I mean, if we can get 3-ish cars done tonight, I'll be fine. I'll be happy with that. Like pistons, I know I can tune. Fuel rails I might be able to. Same thing with intake and like some exhaust. Engine heads even, yeah. I think I can. That is a lot of spark plugs. Is that 12 per side? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's 12 per side. Oh man, if only the freaking spark plugs counted as a bolt. That's 24 easy. Each engine too, man. Jeez. It's all good, it's all good. Oh, I gotta take timing change. Alright. Means I gotta do the whole timing system. Only one serpentine bolt, but it's got 2 water pump pulleys. Interesting. Interesting power steering pump. And all that was just held on by 4 bolts, like... Oh, I have all the camshaft caps. Alright. It's gonna be a hot minute before we can get all this done. I might need a little bit more money as well. I don't know. All depending on how much this single car takes to tune it out, so... I don't think we can do engine block, but we can do engine heads, pistons, crankshaft, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. So I think it's got 4 shock absorbers, rear. Okay. Gotcha, okay. 255s, 335s. Okay. So let's try to do rims and tires real quick. That's not that. There we go. Alright, 2 were at 19, and 2 were... Oh, were the fronts 19? The fronts were 19. Whew, okay. And the rears were 20. Okay. Now it's 335, 30, 20. 335, 30, 20, right? Yes, okay. 255, 35, 19. Okay, 2 at 19, that's 255, 35. And then 2 at 20, 335, 30. Okay. Bonding, tuning, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, we could do air filters. Nice. Okay, so air filters. What can we do for brakes? Can't do anything brakes. We can do gearbox, can't we? That's right. It's not in the actual, it's the custom gearbox shop. That's right. Okay. Okay. That's not it. That's it. Okay. So we can do air filters, exhaust, clutch. Not a lot of suspension stuff and some engine. Camshaft, yeah. Mainly just engine and exhaust stuff, really. Yeah. Yeah, that's really just it, yeah. Damn, okay. Looks like we can get the turbo though, I think. And even a throttle, so that's good. Alright. So let's go through air filters, we can get those. Alternator might be able to. Can't do suspension arms, can't do brakes. Cam gears, I don't remember. Camshafts for sure. Clutch. I don't think engine block, but engine heads for sure. Let's see. Let's try the crankshaft. I don't remember. I know for sure camshafts, but okay. Filter, fuel pump, fuel rail. We'll try it. Gearbox. We'll put that in. Intake manifolds or intake manifold. Just regular pistons. Wow. Okay. Power steering pump. I don't think so, but we'll see. Rear exhaust section, probably not, but we'll try our best. Spark plugs for sure. Starter, don't think so. Throttle, probably. Turbo. 2 turbos, okay. We'll put water pump on the shopping list, just in case, but... Alright, so first things first, let's go get the let's go get the gearbox, which is a V12B right there. Perfect. Okay, back to tuning shop. 2 air filters. Okay. Alternator. Perfect. I knew we could get that, yeah. No cam gears, unfortunately. V12Bs right there. We need clutch. Everything for clutch. Oh, that's right. You can't get the clutch release bearing. I forgot. Okay. Engine head for V12s. Let's see. A V12B. And B V12B. Okay. 7% each. That's crazy. I don't think so. Yeah. Unfortunately, no crankshafts. Alright, filter, pump, fuel rail. Looks like we might be able to get it. V12A. V12A, let's go. Intake manifold. V12, and I didn't freaking do the number right. It's V12B, isn't it? Yeah. Sweet. All right. Pistons. Oh, that's right. Can't do piston rings. That's fine. 12 of them. Power steering pump. We'll try to do V12. Is there no power steering pump? There are, but there's no V12. Ah. There's no V12 power steering pumps. That is unfortunate. Damn, alright. Curio right there. Is there a Tempesta? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Oh no. We can't get... No! Oh no. Damn. Can't do it for the Tempesta. Damn. Alright. 24 spark plugs. Jesus. Alright. Throttle for V12s. Right there. The only one. Sweet. Turbo. Need turbo. Need 2 of you. Bro, this baby about to be tuned out. No water pumps either. So that's not bad. We got most of this. Alright, so no cam gears. No clutch release bearing. No crankshaft. No piston rings. Gotta remember that. No power steering pump. And no water pumps. Yeah. Okay. So now's the fun part of going through and deleting everything of duplication. Flywheel got that. Filter, pump, fuel rail. Gearbox, intake, manifold. I'm curious on the intercooler. I don't think so, but never hurts, right? Oh my gosh. We can get the intercooler. Alright. Intercooler V12B. Damn, alright. I'm gonna go through a little bit slower. So camshafts, carburetors, okay. Exhaust, we already got exhaust. Coil packs? We can get coil packs. How many freaking coil packs do we need? That's the store, not the inventory. How many coil packs do we need? Was it coil pack, right? Need 2 of them. Okay. Man. Okay. Wait, we can... Oh, those are engine heads, not engine blocks. Alright. There's V10, but we need V12. There's no exhaust manifold on the car either, is there? No. There's V12A, which I think might be... There was no exhaust manifold, was there? Crankshaft, engine block, engine heads. Yeah, no. Okay. Fuel rail we got. Intake manifold we got. Pistons we got. Yeah, there's no Curia Tempesta. That is unfortunate. Okay, got the spark plugs, got the throttle. There was a turbo, wasn't there? We got the turbo, didn't we? I think we did. That's almost too many freaking spark plugs. Like, yeah, we did get the turbo. Okay, and that should be the last thing. Yep. Okay. Now we get to go see what we can fix up. Alright, let's go charge battery, put the wheels together, go see what we can fix up, and then get to go buy the rest of it. Yay! So not bad. So since there isn't like a whole lot that you can like truly tune, we're not doing too bad with money. I think we should be fine. I wanted to put the wheels together. Yeah. See, the base car is 721 horsepower. That's still very impressive for a base car. Like, that's almost too much horsepower just for a base car. Like, 721 with 739 pounds of force. This is gonna be a crazy car. Now I will probably... Not quite. I will be doing every car except the what is it? The freaking... Oh, I know the name. What is it? It's the freaking... The Atlanta, yeah. So the Bolt Atlanta Camper will be the only car I don't do on camera. And I'm not gonna tune it. That will... let's see. Did I tune every DLC car? I think I did. I did tune everyone, I think, right? Did I? I think I did. I don't remember. I don't know. After I get all this put back together, I will see what... I will see if I tuned every DLC car. Because if I did, then I'll tune the camper, the Bolt Atlanta Camper. But if I didn't tune every car, then yeah. Alright. Clear the list. Sweet. Hundreds. Both. Okay. Cam gears. Should be 12. No. That's 10 camshaft caps. Okay. Release bearing for that. Okay, that's good. Crankshaft pulley. Engine head's good, that's nice. That's always good to see. Sway bar. Fuel tanks. Both rollers. Tie rods. Intercooler's good. Oil filter is the only thing. Piston rings, of course. Okay, that's all looking good. Rod caps. 100. Sweet, all rod caps are good. No small rubber bushings, and it's 12. 16. Okay. Okay, all suspension arms are good, which is nice. Both water pumps, or water pump pulleys. Okay. Not too bad. Not decent. To the store we go. Belt tensioner, brakes. I think we just need the, yeah, just the discs and then the brake pads, which not bad. 2 cam gears. Camshaft cap, V12s. I need B. I need 10 of those. Gearbox, I need just release bearing. Sway bar. Front sway bar B and link B's. Okay. Fuel tanks, need both of you. Tie rods. Need 2 rollers. Right there. Filter V12. Piston rings. If I could spell. It was 16, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Did it need A? I don't think it did. If we need it, we'll go back for it. Timing, we'll go just V12. Need the chain and gear, yep. Two water pump pulleys. 4 bearings and 2 caps. Sweet. Now, just time to do the opposite. And see how much horsepower we can get out of this baby. It's gonna be insane. That's for damn sure. Did I pick up rod caps? I didn't need to, that's right. Ah, the engine head looks beautiful. Let's get this beautiful intake manifold in. Oh yeah. Fuel rail. Hell yeah, brother. Let's get it. That's right. All 24 spark plugs. Here we go. Taking these spark plugs out, I wouldn't mind if they were considered bolts. Putting them back in. Yeah, on the other hand, I'm good. And the engine head covers make up for it. We can probably get all the timing stuff done real quick. I forgot to pick up the crankshaft pulley. Damn. Oh, I need a roller B. What? No shot, my mind's playing tricks on me here. What? I don't even know. I think I put crankshaft pulley. I think I put the crankshaft pulley down. I just don't remember the roller. Were they too different? They had to have been. There's no shot I was seeing different, right? Well, we have an extra roller and something. I think it's just an extra roller. Yeah. Okay, so you could put, so you can, okay. So I didn't have to take these off then. Alright, that looks to be everything except the clutch here in the back, which is completely fine. We can get that real quick. Alright, and then we just need under the, yeah. It's probably going to take an hour per car, since I have to tune stuff now, but it's going to be worth it. Alright, that looks to be everything, if I'm not mistaken. Let's put her back in. Sweet. We can close that. I can just casually put the freaking gearbox back in from the engine bay. Yeah, totally. Can't forget about the radiator before we lift the car back up. Battery, okay, that should be everything, yeah. Oh, it looks so shiny. Alright, now's the question of, where's the oil? There's the oil. somehow able to get this oil poured in with the intercooler right there. 3. Just somehow managed to do it. That's right, they're in there. Alrighty. Guess we can. Ooh, I almost forgot. Because I'm not in the engine bay. Gosh. Come on, get me in the engine. God, do I have to... God! Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Alright, we can lift her on up. We can lift her on up. And I forgot the most important part. Freaking shock absorbers, man. Yeah, I'll remember everything. Yeah, totally. Not. Did I do all 4? I did, alright, let's get it. Okay. Right there. Okay. Yes, because that's what I clicked. Totally. All right, last wheel. Here we go. Alrighty. I'm sorry, what? For 5,000 miles, yeah, that should be worth more than... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2... No, that's only... What? That's only 850,000, bruh. Pagani needs to step up their game, dude. Like, what are we doing here, man? Like... I think we keep the white, but I'm gonna take the pinstripe off of it. That's the only livery, so yeah. Alright, let's put it on the dyno. Let's get ready to rumble and see what we can get out of this car. I'm excited. Alright, so we're starting off with 721 horsepower. Let's get it. Hit it. $1,300. Damn. My boy. Can only get up to 230. I don't think so. We're taking this baby to speed track. We're gonna see if we can get it up to 250, maybe. Let's see, test track, speed track, right there. We're gonna get a couple runs in with each Pagani and Maserati. Zero to 60 in 2.7. Shit. We know we can get at least 230, right? Only 228? Alright, let's see if we can up the gearbox here to at least 7 or 8 instead of just 6. Oh my god, thank you. Kicking that ratio all the way up. We want M. Let's kick it 51. 90. That's 60 miles an hour more, yeah. Kick that down to like 203. Get that up to 230, and then we'll get this up to 250 at least. 276. Alright, let's go back to speed track. Hopefully we can get more than freaking just 228. Like, what? Nah. 228 my ass on that, like... Ooh, that was a good start off the line. 2.3 for 0 to 60. Nice. Come on, we right there. We right there. Oh, easily. Come on, 250, 250. No! Oh, we had such a good jump off the start. Oh, man, 248. I'll take that. Oh, man. Woo! 248, my God. We still had what, like another... We still had another 25 miles an hour to play with as well. So it's like... That is crazy. Whew, baby. That is... What? That is... Alright, let's see if I tuned the other cars. So let's just do 60... 64, okay. Level 2, number 4. Level 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we tune this car? We had to have, right? Like, oh yeah, we did, for sure. Just gotta look at some of the parts, like, exhaust manifold's a lot shinier than even just the ignition wires, like, yeah, we tuned all of them, okay. I really like this paint job. Like, this is a classic, like, Highway Patrol, it's sick. Alright, so it was all of the default cars that I didn't tune then, so that's fine. Okay, 2017 Pagani Huria. On to the Huria Tempesta. Similar, but it might be a little different. Different exhaust, obviously. Very similar car, though. What's the difference? I don't know what the difference is. Obviously different, like, rims, but other than that, it's all the same stuff. Yeah. So I may do this one off camera then. Because it's the same stuff, like... I just did the same exact engine. The only thing that's different is... the tires. Like, yeah, it's literally... We're gonna get the same exact thing out of it. Alright. Unfortunate, but... That's unfortunately a duplicate, which sucks, but not the end of the world, so. But this also gives us a little bit of time, a little bit more time with other cars, so we can get the Pagani Zonda done, we can get a couple Maseratis, so. Alright, let's get you moved on over. Everything interior and exterior is good, obviously, except the engine and all that, which is nice. So, same thing. We're gonna have to take the clamshell off. Okay, we'll take that off. We have an extra roller. That's right. Let's go ahead and sell that. Just get it out of her. Just get out of her hair. We'll be fine. current cars. Put taillights and rear clamshell right in there. Let's get... See, this is a little bit of a different car. Yeah, so it actually has exhaust manifolds. And a different rear exhaust section. So, different air filter. There's the different intake manifold as well, so... Yep, definitely got a little bit different type of car. Well, duh, it's a different type of car. That is good. I like to have a little bit different cars back to back. Unfortunately, that Tempesta and all of that are basically the same. A little bit of differences here and there, so might as well move on to a different car, get some different variety going. Okay, Zonda, front rears, okay. Same thing. Okay. Alright. To the rims, got Zonda. The fronts were 19s. Rears were 20s. To tires, slicks. We're gonna go 219, 255, 35, 220, 335, 30. Perfect. And then one license plate will go standard again. It's a 2013. We can just go Zonda. Yeah. That's fine. I do like the gold on this car, so we might go like a darker color. Keep it like a blue, maybe? We could even go black with it, yeah. And with the Tempesta, we might go just like a crazy color. We might go like a red. We could go red, yeah. Since we're gonna go black with the Zonda, we'll go white with... We've already gone white with the regular Hira, so... Because the gold just, it's demanding the card to be the color black. Like, I can't do justice by not doing it like that. Like, it just wouldn't look right. Now, I'm curious if I can find... I mean, there is that one license plate that I could do. It was... Delaware, I think? Delaware, definitely. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Delaware one instead of the standard license plate, because it's gonna look a little bit nicer. Since we're kind of like... I didn't want to do tablet, damn it. Kind of like my Barracuda. Yeah, that looks nice. Kind of like the Barracuda. We're basically just blacking it out, like so. Obviously a little bit different, but relatively the same. So, okay, let's get all the engine bay stuff going real quick. That seems to have been it. We'll take that off. Yeah. And then starter we can get from below. Yeah. Battery, that's what I was missing. Okay. Should be everything except the... I took the rear exhaust section off, but we're not gonna... Yeah. Okay, just the battery. Nice and quick, I like it. Okay, yep, it's just that. And we can start taking the car apart. Sweet! Our favorite activity. Destroying. I'm just kidding. Oh, forgot to freaking lift the car up. What am I doing? I got everything from the engine bay. I don't know what I'm doing. Yep, I knew we could get the freaking starter from underneath, so... Alright, let's get this lowered. Get the crane moved over. Okay, we got ignition coils. Nice. That's gonna help with some tuning. It's gonna be nice, yeah. Oh boy. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. A lot less than what I would have expected, but you know. Oh, and there's 4. Okay, there's 4. Uh, 4 exhaust manifolds. Gotcha. Now the fun part with the camshaft caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 each side this time. All right. Thermostat. Was there a thermostat? I don't know. Xander, what's going on? I'm doing quite alright. How are you going? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so I need to take the time. Okay. Okay, my brain was just lying to me on that other car then, on the other Pagani. Interesting. All good. Got Minecraft installed? Nice. Let's see, I think I have to take the belt off, yeah. Okay, yeah. So the Zonda uses both serpentine belts. Do I have to take belt off first? I do. But the Hyria only uses one. Interesting, okay. Turns out I don't have imagination for it. It's all good. Did I think I did, right? I should have. Oh no, dang it. Alright. I mean, some people have a crazy amount of imagination, so I mean, you could like you get like somewhat of what you're wanting, but it's like not gonna turn out great. But I mean, if you try your best, it's not gonna turn out horrible. So like I'm not the greatest builder, so that's why I do like more of just mega builds to make up for my little bit lack of execution on the creativity. Like I can absolutely think of a bunch of things to build. It's just I can't put it down, like actually just build it, you know? Like I can think, yeah, I'll, I'll do this, I'll do that, but actually doing it, I can't do it. So that's why I go just like more mega builds and a little bit more of just survival. So I mean, you don't have to just build, so. Alright. That's by arrival, needed by name, okay. List is good, yeah. Air filter, alternator, camshafts. True, yeah. Clutch, engine heads, exhaust manifolds, flywheel. Wanna play with me one day? Sure. just add me in just add me on Discord if you have it, and just we can come up with a time. Gearbox, ignition coils, intake manifold. I don't think the cover is able to be tuned. Let's see, rear exhaust section, spark plugs, thermostat. I don't know. I do have a Discord server. Okay. Timing shoes. I don't think I can do timing shoes. Alright. To the store! That's the wrong store. There we go. V12. Honestly, what I'm going to do is just do V12. There we go. I need 4 camshafts. Oil packs, not for this car. 2, you. Don't need throttle. Do I need intake? I got the intake, yeah. Engine head V12, okay. Perfect. Much quicker. Okay, doesn't look... Yeah, you can't send links. So just add me as a friend in Discord. Okay. Alternator. Gearbox. Filter, pump. Got the fuel rail already. Yep. Need 12. Yes. Okay. Piston. 12 of those as well. Spark plugs. And I need rear exhaust section. Yeah. Right there. Doesn't look like I can get a thermostat. Yep. Damn. It's all good. Alright. That was everything in a tuning shop. Now the fun part again. What's your Discord name and then the number? So I can add you. Oh, I forgot the gearbox. Didn't delete the list. Perfect. Perfect. How did I forget the freaking gearbox? Just type in chat what your Discord name is and then what the number what your Discord number is, like the pound symbol and then the 4 digits. Okay. Alright, let's go see what we can fix up. Alright, I need a new list. I need the list to be clear. Yep, okay. Of course, need the belt tensioner. Hopefully we can remember shock absorbers this time. Alright, camshaft, that's 20 there, yeah. Okay, don't need any bearing caps, which is nice. Front sway bar. Do you mean streamer mode? What? What's developer mode? One of each for the rollers, okay. Tie rods, that's good. Oil filter, piston rings. Doesn't look like I need any rod caps, which is nice. But if I whisper it to you, I don't know if I have whispering on. Let's see, 16, okay. Both types of belts. And link B, okay. That's all good. Alright. Back to the store. Brakes there. Nope. Clutch release bearing right there. Front sway bar B, need the end link Bs, yep. Fuel tanks. Ah, I can't spell. There we go. Regular piston rings, nice. Bushing 16. Okay. Timing change. V12, need 2 of you and 1 of you. Okay. Should have everything now. Let's get building. Double check the username is correct. Xander Smith. It's not working. Why not? That doesn't says username isn't correct. Are you sure you're having the exact like copy of your Discord username into chat? Because it's not popping up. I tried with the space and without a space. I don't know then. other than under the engine, that should be everything. Got the air filter. Oh, almost forgot the fuel rail. Yeah, that would have been bad. Alright. Let's get the engine turned on its side here. I think it's sent, so... Alright, I think this engine is good to put back in the car, so... Alrighty. That should be everything above the car, yeah. So we can put you back on. That's right. Freaking clamshells in the stupid warehouse. Because that is my delay name. Okay. Display. Oh. Well, your display name should still be the same exact thing as your username. We can lift the car. Let's get. I forgot the freaking shock absorbers. Damn it! I always freaking forget the shock absorbers. Absorbers. How the hell am I spelling this wrong? Shock absorbers. How am I spelling this wrong? What the hell was I spelling? Do you not get an invite or a friend request? So then just accept the friend request. I should be the only one with that name, with my name, like... Yeah, there. How many other TWP usernames are sending you a friend request? Yeah, I see that now. Not familiar with Discord? That's alright. I would recommend getting familiar with it very quickly. If you can, because you want to make connections with other people. Discord is definitely how you're going to be doing it for the most part, so... Rear, front. Rear, front. There we go. I have an admin to try and help me out. He upgraded it for me because I didn't know how, didn't know what to do. It's all good. Can't access a lot on the phone. You should be able to access all of Discord on a phone as you would a computer. It's just different it's just a different I think it's just it looks a lot, definitely looks a little bit different, but like you still should be able to like click on links and all that through a phone and do most of it through a phone. I know a lot of people have done basically everything through Discord before, so through phone. I don't know what you couldn't access on a phone. You can see all types of servers, you can see roles, do all that, like... Alright. Oh no, that's not good. Yep, that's definitely... I definitely see how I can miss that, yeah. Alright, take the freaking clamshell off. Alright, but everything else we got on the Pagani, good. I didn't add oil, damn it. Got the freaking oil, man. Come on. Just... Alright, where's the oil? Where's the oil? Where's the oil? There it is. Oh my god. That is an angle. 1, 2, 3. Because we can't just keep a straight angle. We gotta just turn that baby. What the bitch? Alright. What kind of liveries we got here? What are we working with? Nothing great. Alright. Sick. To the dyno! Gotta make sure we close that door, man. You're not great. Alright, what kind of horsepower are we starting with? 800 on the dot. 800 flat. Here we go. Alright. Let's tune the gearbox. Let's get that baby up. Alright, let's get you up to 50. Let's get you like 80. 100 and 213. 141. 42, well, that works. 170. That is the car making 100k profit. Yeah. The regular Hira tuned and completely restored was like 800k, I believe. Alright, let's get you like 209, that works, and then we can get you... Let's get you like 253, I like that, yeah. Save the tune, I don't think that makes a difference. 600,000? Eh, not bad. Run it! Alright, starting off 800 flat, 9,000 RPM. Let's get it. Well, Space Invaders has a 1400 horsepower car now, so... What? Alright. Time to take this speed track, see if we can beat 248 for top speed. Let's get it. Ooh. 254, my... A little bit slower, 0 to 60, because the Hero was 2.3, but 254 top speed for, I would assume, probably a mile drag strip. Not bad. Different game has a game inside of the game. Want me to crash? Alright, we'll get up to like 200 miles an hour and we'll crash it. I don't even need to go for a second time. I want to see if I can get 255. We got a better start in our 0 to 60. Damn. Alright. Go one more time, we'll crash the car. We got like 700s faster on our 0 to 60. A little bit faster on our 0 to 200 as well. I think 0.6 faster, so I mean... Alright, we'll get up to like 200 miles an hour. I don't know. I went full speed into the wall. We'll try one more time. Was that the crash you were hoping for? Like... Even with slick tires, like, it's not going over the wall. I know, I was expecting it to fly, just go straight into the left wall and just fly, but guess it's a little too aerodynamic. Alright, not bad, not bad. Not what we were hoping for on the crash, but... Try sport parts. Why? Why sport parts when I have it already tuned? It's just better, like, superior. Alright, Maserati Quattro. Make car faster. I already have the best parts in it. I'm tuning it. I'm making it as fast as I can make it. Like, I put all the best parts in it I could. It went over 250 miles an hour. How much faster do you want it to go? Alright, everything except parts. Perfect. It's okay. I'm dumb sometimes too. Should I? Remember, only 3 emojis. Because Nightbot's a little bitch. Let's see, miles per hour to kilometers. PH to kph. So if it went 254, that's 408 kilometers per hour. Like, how much faster do you want me to go? Me going that speed, I stick my hand out the window, it doesn't even push it back, it just tears the arm off. Like, Nightbot, just you wait for my mom. Alright, we can get rid of Massachusetts. 245, 40, 20. Oh, freaking. Nope, I can see it. Standard, okay. What? Nah, we're going sports tires. Standard my butt. I'm not putting standard on freaking a Maserati. You kidding me? Nah. Gotta be out of your mind if you think I'm doing that shit. 245, 40, 20. It was 40, 20, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'm not putting freaking standard tires on that shit. No. I'm not disrespecting a decent car company with standard tires. I forgot to buy license plates. Dang it. Two of them, 14. There we go. BMW's crap. Well, good thing this isn't a BMW. Not gonna lie, I do kind of like some of BMW's designs. Doesn't mean I like the actual car, I just like some of the designs of them. Because some can be clean. Because every BMW I've driven, I crashed. But I will say BMW does have some nice models. Like, some designs on their cars. They can be very clean. I'm not saying most of them, I'm saying just some of them, you know. And I've never driven a BMW, so I can't personally give a good opinion or bad opinion about them, because I don't have an opinion yet, so... I mean, there's a lot of cars I would buy before I would look into BMW, but like just like American muscle cars, American classics, even some foreign classics, like for me foreign, like some like Mercedes, some of those cars. But for the most part, I wouldn't trash a company that I don't have a particular opinion about yet, so. Alrighty, I gotta sneeze. Shit, excuse me. Okay. I need to put the license plates on, yeah. And to the engine. Do you know what time you're streaming for me? 2 or 3 in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think that's what you said before. $4 a.m. So you're 7 hours ahead. I knew that. I freaking forgot that you're 7 hours ahead of me. I mean, I said 2 or 3, so I wasn't too far off, but... Let's see here. Yeah, that was everything in the engine bay. Did I grab the battery? I did, okay. See, I can't tune any of that, can I? No. Need cereal. What's your favorite type of cereal? Because this can determine a relationship between two people here. It can determine a friendship. It can determine everything. What? Now you... What? Frosties... Wait, air filter. I can turn the air filter, I forgot. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, air filter right there. Frosties. What would be the equivalent for an American brand? Like Frosted Flakes? I don't know. I have to look these up. Frosties cereal. Oh yeah, Frosted Flakes. At least for me, that's what they're called, so. Yeah, it's Frosted Flakes. Not a bad cereal. Could definitely go hard. Tony the Tiger's definitely a good cereal. Alright, alright. Not a bad cereal to list. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Got everything out of the engine. I need to raise it now. Yo. Is he at least still called Tony the Tiger in the UK area? Or did you guys change his name as well? Like, there's no balls, so I'm not So, there's no balls. No, I'm not washing it. What? So my cat's. What? You've lost me. The tiger over here has no name. The disrespect. What? Come on. That means you gotta be the one to start it, like... All my bowls need washing. Ah. You can't have a mascot not have a name to go with it, like... I mean, no one's gonna know if you do or don't wash your bowl, so I mean... That's all you, man. Cats can do it. Like I said, man, like, nobody's gonna know if you do or don't wash your bowl, so I mean... But you don't got a name for your tiger on Frosted Flakes, man? Come on. You're disrespecting my boy right there. You can't just leave him hanging like that, like... Yeah, we're gonna give this... we're gonna give this mascot on the cereal brand a mascot, but not a name. We're just gonna leave him there on the front of the box. I do know. Rexy, what? No shot that's its name. There's no shot it's his name. What is the tiger's name on Frosties? It's Tony the Tiger, but that's for also known in several countries as Frosty. Oh, so it's still Tony the Tiger. I bet. Alright, the disrespect from my boy isn't completely unjust here. He's still Tony the Tiger in other countries as well, so that's I'm gonna sleep better knowing that now. Back to square one. Bro, you put it 5 times. Just more mayhem caused tonight, you know. I swear you are my next ban target. I think Nightbot's been your ban target for a good while now, hasn't it? Like ever since you couldn't spam emotes anymore. Isn't that when the rivalry started between you two here? Like yep, and only ever time me out. Yeah. It's because Nightbot knows it can't afford to lose a viewer forever. It keeps you still at bay, but it knows it can't leave you. It can't make you leave. Nightbot knows I need you in my chat, but it still keeps you at a bay where it times you out. I'm making your third viewer. Exactly. So it's like it can't ban you because it knows I need you right now, so alright, so just got the engine, which if I'm not mistaken, I took out the rod caps, which I did. Perfect. To the engine crane! I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, how did I miss you? What? I'm very curious as how I missed that. Fuck you. Nightbot, I'm the only star chatter in this chat. Yeah. You show. I'm not denying it. I know you are. And I appreciate you for that. Alrighty. 5 months now is a man's record. Yeah. It is indeed. Let's rock. Oh man. Unfortunate. As soon as I get done taking this engine apart, I'll untie me out, Xander. All right. There you go, buddy. All right, so let's see. What can we... All right, is my list clear? It is. Perfect. All right, alternator. Yay. Well, let's just chalk that up to once tonight. And maybe more. I don't think the fuel tank can be... It can't. Ignition coils. Intake, mid-muffler. Pistons. I'm not of the dungeons. You are my knight and gone wrong armor. Sure. Throttles, I know I can get those. Alright. To the store! We're already in the store, perfect. Alright, V8. I need camshafts. Right there. Engine heads. Right there. Front exhaust pipe. Exhaust manifolds? Turbo exhaust manifolds. Ah, okay. Front exhaust pipes. BV8. I need V8B. No! Damn. Okay. I have BV8. Does that work? Probably won't work. Dang it! Alright, then just the gearbox. I would know how... I would know how you... So you might have to do it. Yeah, that's fine. All I have to do on my end is just, load up Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and then I can invite you through all that, so... Yeah. I don't have a power steering pump. That's something I need. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. The advantages of having a computer is you can do both Java and Bedrock. What I can do is... I'm getting you to play Bedrock. I've already played Bedrock before, so I don't like playing it, but I don't mind playing it. Okay, I think I got everything, yeah. Right, filter, pump, fuel rail, DI, where's DI? I need DI, right? Yeah. Am I blind? There they are. I am blind. Okay, coils. Need 8 of you. It's just there's a... I still think there's a couple of, like, mechanics in Bedrock that aren't... Or there's a couple of mechanics in Java that aren't in Bedrock. And there's also a couple of mechanics in Bedrock that aren't in Java. Like you can turn I think you can turn water like different colors, I think, in Bedrock. You can't do that in Java. You can do a couple more things in Java than you can in Bedrock and vice versa, but it's just a lot easier for people on computer to play Java just because you can do a little bit more with commands and all that. So, all right. Alternator, camshafts, clutch and heads, exhaust pipes, filter pumps, rails, got the coils, metal mufflers. Right there. Pistons. Alrighty. Not too much in the tuning store, but not bad. I am the command in Minecraft. Oh, you can get converters with that, can't you? I think you can. Why didn't I see that? That's the wrong shop. That's the right shop. You can. I almost forgot about those. Damn. Always forget the gearbox. What car do you need the air suspension for? Huh? V8, right there. What you mean? Gearbox. Ignition coils. Intake manifold. There's a air suspension part. Maybe in 21. Huh. Front air suspension shock. That's not the right shop. There's nothing. Why am I even looking in freaking tuning shop? I don't know. What car is that for? Could be for Mazda. I haven't messed around with. That's gotta be new, right? What? It's not a DLC part, is it? I I don't know. No, it's not DLC? Then I've done every car. What? What car was it for? Like, are you like actually curious, or are you just like testing my knowledge? What car was it for? Just curious. I have no idea. I don't even remember messing with freaking air suspension. What car in CMS 2018 requires air suspension? Bentley Continental GT. It is DLC. I think. Can only be used on the Bentley Continental GT. Yeah, it's only for a Bentley, so it is DLC. Huh. I might do that car next then. Like, that, I, yeah, because I don't remember messing with frickin'. Ash, dang it. If I could type. I don't remember messing with this with any non-DLC car. Like, okay, got everything tuned that I can. I have not deleted everything I need to yet. Because you distracted me. Alright, show throttles. Okay, that is everything. Let's go see what we can fix. I need my list clear. Tensioner, probably both disc ventilated. Yep. Being great at the distraction. I mean, I would have had to come across that regardless. It's just, I didn't even know about the freaking air suspension. Alright, how many of each? 2 and 5. Okay, tie rods. Oil filter, piston rings. That's good. That's not good. The rear sway bar. Alright, what we got? Did you get the song achievement? No, I'm still at like 70. I'm at like 7,200, I think, right now. Okay, 12, 16, and 4? 16 and 8, okay. $16 and 8 there, okay. I didn't need any rod caps, did I? No, cool. Would have been a little late now, but it's fine. If I still have a little bit of songs left, then by the time I'm done restoring all of my cars, and if I'm gonna have to do the 500,000, just grind that one out by just unmounting and mounting something. But if I still have songs left, then I don't know. I guess I'll just sit in game and listen to them. Like, I mean, I have less than 3,000 songs to listen to, so I mean, relatively speaking, I should be able to get all of my cars done by the same time I get 10,000 songs listened to, so I mean, like I said, if not, I guess I'll just sit here at my computer and where's Sweet Barbie? And just listen to the songs. Uh, 8V. I need V8. There we go. Rear shock absorber A's. Nope. Rear caps. Do I need spring caps? I don't think I do. I don't. Drink what? What am I drinking here tonight? Okay. Yeah, make it everything list. What? Are you dissing my shopping list? I just need V8. Where is it? There it is. I am. You know, my shopping list has feelings, man. How about I make fun of your shopping list, huh? Yeah. You're like a woman shopping list, but worse. How? I'm not even typing. Cool. How is my list worse than whatever I pick up at the time? Well, you see, I make the list that long, so I know what I need and how many I need. Because my pea-sized brain doesn't like going in and out of my inventory when I can just have the list right there. Because I can't remember every little thing I need. I can barely remember what car I'm working on, like... Think I'm gonna remember what part I need for an exact car? Like... Yeah, I didn't think so. It is this car. Maserati Quattroporte. So fancy. Name color, I don't know. Yellow, sure. Yellow. That's like a orangish or like a gold. That don't look yellow to me, sir. I mean, I'm not doubting that it's yellow according to Twitch, but it just doesn't look yellow. Gold is yellow. It's a type of yellow, but like when you think yellow, you think like a bright yellow, you know? Like not like super bright where it's just blinding you, but it's like hey man. Alright, Mr. Simpson. How'd you know my alter ego here, man? Come on. Okay, I already got that. Think the engine is complete. Got the release bearing nut on there. There we go. Okay. Don't forget the engine oil. Beam her up, Scotty. Sun simp. Son, do not simp. Do not symbio. What? What does that even mean? You've left me in Confucius. If you don't know what it is, then you are better off not knowing. Shh, perfect. Sure. Works with me. That works. If I don't know, then I might as well just keep not knowing, right? My innocence shall remain. That's the part it... I'm not gonna accept that term, but thank you for the definition, I guess. I almost feel like that's worse than being a simp. Forgot to make it family friendly. Well, it's like auto mod kicked in. And it's like the first part of the definition is why it got mad instead of, you know, the rest of the definition that you gave. Like, all right, one rubber bushing. What am I missing? No shot. I'm missing one up there. I'm not. Did I buy an extra? No shot. I bought an extra. Where would I be missing one? Oh, I freaking know where. Yeah, right there. There we go. Alright. Do we need to repaint you? Nah, I feel like this good color. Yeah, we'll move it to the freaking paint shop to get a better look at it. Not a bad color. Yeah. with the dino. Alright. Kick that baby up. We'll make you 40. Make you like 60. Make you 90. Make you 120. Make you 150 then. We'll have it as 6 gears. We'll make you 180. We'll make you like 185. There we go. Alright. Starting off with 530 horsepower, not bad. For that engine, expected. Could probably get it up to 700 or 800 horsepower, so. Or 1100. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Gained 100%, more than 100%, jeez. That crazy. 1100 horsepower car. How much it's selling for? 330,000. We's about to have a couple cars with 1,000+ horsepower. Heck yeah. Alright. I will do the Continental GT tonight, and that will probably be where I end it tonight. Alright, Continental. Continental GT. Alright, if we look. Ah, see, there it is. There's the suspension. Alright, since it is auction, everything's there. Perfect. Engine up front, very nice. Ooh, that's got some decent interior. That's got like really nice interior. The green does not go with this car at all. We gotta make this car like a blue or red. Like the green, nah, that just. Oh, that doesn't settle well with me. We're gonna change the license plate really quick and we're gonna get this thing painted. That is not settling well. That color is just not doing it for me. Con GT. Perfect. Of course it's from freaking Wisconsin. To the paint shop we go, gentlemen. Alright. That's the factory color? I'm sorry, what? Alright, there's blue, yeah. Okay, what if we turn down the brightness? Perfect. What kind of liveries we got going? None. Cool. Alright. What happens when we go 65? That works. I like that, yeah. That's a nice blue. Definitely a lot better. Probably could have gone a little bit darker blue to match the interior, but I think this blue kind of works with it. Definitely a lot better than the frickin' red or the green. Kidding me? Alright, yeah, this will definitely be the last car for the night. This is a 4-wheel drive. You seen Sidemen Wheel of Fortune? Let's see here. Have I? I have not, no. I have not seen those videos. Oh, there's right and left side, okay. 275, 35, 21. Watch it. I haven't watched the Sidemen in a long ass time. I haven't watched Sidemen since since Josh did his since they were doing all of, like their Olympic videos. The Harry was doing his soccer videos against Chris MD, I think. Like, that's when the last time I could confidently say I watched them. Please tell me you put sports tire, thank you. Alright. Continental GT, yeah. And then 275, 35, 21. 275, 35, 21. 275. Was it 35? I think so. It was 35, wasn't it? I don't want to buy these on accident. I don't think the profile matters, so. Continental GT. Need 2 for 21 and 2 for 21. There we go. And it was 35. Let's go. Watched all their videos. Damn. That's impressive. Alright, all 4 are good. Let's get the engine bay stuff going. Like, to even just watch, like, one, just watch all the videos on one channel is still very impressive. Alright, that looks because that's air filter. Okay. Guess I can walk through the crane, that works. At least on their main channel. Yeah. That I figured. But even just to watch, like, just that, like, just their main channel, all of them, that's still very impressive. Like, even though they're... Let's check here. $19 million.
2 teams.
God. 316 videos on their main channel, so... Yeah, definitely. That is definitely quite the binge-worthy channel to watch. Alright. Should be able to raise the car now, yeah. I don't think I have to... Why is my game bugged? My game's still bugged. What? What the hell was that? Alright, stats. I'm at 7,100. I'm not even at 7,200. Damn. We ain't even gonna get where I wanted on bolts. That's crazy. We might get 1,000 by the end of tonight, but... Alright, let's hope my game's not bugged. Broke your game. Might have, yeah. Nah, I think it's because I was just trying to, like, get to... Because I did, front exhaust section, then right after, like, I got the, I tried doing the suspension, so I think that's what messed it up. Like, I can't do, like, things super quick, unfortunately. Like, if I could, I'd... Oh, I forgot... Oh, wait, no, I put that in. What am I talking about? Like, I'll try to go as quick as I can, but I can only go so fast before the game literally stops me because it can't register me uninstalling it or taking it out. And I think with the air suspension, I don't have to put it on the spring puller, so that's gonna be nice for once. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 bum. That's interesting. Okay. So it doesn't have the regular like spring on the suspension arm. That's interesting. Huh. Just has the air suspension. Alrighty then. It's gonna be a relatively quick car then, hopefully. As I say that, I'm not gonna remember where a single part goes. I'm gonna be here for 3 more hours. What do you mean, what is happening? Because I I I don't know what's happening either. Went for a drink. I don't know then. Okay, I think I have to take the engine heads off. What? I thought it... Oh, I did move it, but then I had to freaking restart my... Ah! Damn, okay. Should have everything out. Perfect. I don't have everything out. Damn it! Because you broke my game, I had to freaking move the engine crane so it wasn't where I thought it was, and then... You're making me lose my mind here, Xander. Get better at games. You just stop causing my games to break. How about that? You know, I'm decent at some games, you know. Some being key word there. I like breaking games. Oh my gosh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is there 28 camshaft caps? Why is there that many on this? Just why? Broke the money balance in Fable 3. Nice. Gotta love when you break games, right? So. Okay. Okay, I can take you off, which means I can take you off now. I need to take you off, and then I can, yeah. There's frickin' 6 pistons aside. It's like a V12. Remember when I said that this car was going to be nice and quick? I didn't realize there was 30,000 things in the engine. Like... I didn't realize there were 28 camshaft caps. Do the Porsche? I haven't done the Porsches in forever, but I think they have a bunch of freaking camshaft caps too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. I gotta do all the timing stuff now. This isn't so bad. I have, like, let's see, I have one of each, and then I have like 6 more Carrera GTs, and then I have 1 extra 911, yeah. So I've got plenty of, I've done plenty of Porsches, so. Did you just turn into a cat, like... Why are you sending meow emotes in my chat now? I could probably leave you like that, yeah. Okay. No dog. Alright. My list is... confusion. Stop sending random stuff in my chat. Take manifolds, okay. I can't help it. Well, try, man, try. No thermostats. Transfer case, maybe? I don't know. Water pumps, okay. To the store! Alright, air filters. What are we looking for? W12s, that's right. Alternators right there. F no. Alright, camshafts, need 4 of those. Engine heads, 2. Exhaust manifolds, 2. Does it need flywheel? W12 it does. Front exhaust section, 2 of course. Turbochargers, 2. No transfer case? Oh, that might be with, yeah. Thank you. Alright. Converter, gearbox stuff right there. No drive shafts? Dang it. Alright. Got the fuel rail. That's it. Okay. Coil, need a cool 12 of them. Nine board of emotes. Have that. Bots. If you can't beat them, join them, right? Damn. Okay. I got pistons already, yeah. Power stream pump V8. Okay. To the gearbox. Is there transfer cases in the gearbox? I don't think so. Dang it. What gearbox do I need? W12. Okay. Yeah. Why don't you buy the max number of spark plugs? Well, because I don't need the max number of spark plugs. I just buy what I need. Rubber bushings. Well, when I finish a car, I like to have nothing in my inventory so I know that I'm not missing anything on that car. So like if I buy 20 rubber bushings and I only need 16 or 14 or 12, I'm like, all right, where do I have these extra rubber bushings coming from? Did I miss some on the car? Like, it's like not the biggest like problem, but I just like to have a little bit more cleaner of an inventory while I'm working on cars. Because, like, if I only buy what I need, then I know if I can just check my inventory, be like, oh, I missed overbushing somewhere, then. So. It's not the most conventional way to do it, but that's just how I like to do it. Okay, that's all good. All 24, 28 camshaft caps. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's good. Okay, do I need any rod caps? Doesn't look like it. Sweet. Alright. 6, 12. 6, 12. 18, 20k. 20 and 8. 20 and 8. 20 and 8. Now, why should I buy 50 of every part when I don't need 50 of every part? I see 12, W12 down there, yeah. What would you do if you seen Trevor in real life? Trevor from GTA? I'm assuming that's the Trevor you mean. Yeah. Depending on what he's doing. If he's being psycho, which is almost a guaranteed, uh, grab my foldable walking stick that's in my back pocket, put on some sunglasses, put in some headphones, and pretend I'm blind and deaf. And just try to walk the other way. If it doesn't work, then I don't know. Pray, I guess. But I mean, Trevor is not bad, just kind of out in the open. It's once you start getting him going, once you get him pissed, all that, that's when you should really start being afraid. So if I saw him in real life, I'd probably just walk past him and, like, just glance at him, like, see him, and then just, like, kind of start staring forward. Not too conspicuously, like, to where, like, it would piss him off if I was, like, trying to avoid contact, like eye contact, you know, so. And I already got the wheel hub bearings from before. Perfect. Okay, sold everything, so let's get going. I mean, that would be a way to do it, I guess, but I don't know. No, I would be like, take me to space once. I mean, technically, Trevor could figure out a way to get enough money to go to space. I mean, just call Lester up a few times, be like, hey, I need a couple, $100 million. Like, can you spare some? Can you spare some money? Oh boy. Here comes the 28 camshaft caps, so that's gonna be so fun. I can put the engine cover on that one. I'm missing the timing. No, not missing the timing stuff then. What's it waiting for? Trevor Phillips is from Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. I think we've known that for a while now. Like, I think the GTA community's known that for quite a bit now, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Ah, okay, that's what I was waiting for. The second air filter base, I see. Ooh, shiny. You know it's fast when the parts are all shiny and red. Alright, that should be everything on the engine, yeah. Now where's the oil? Right there, okay. Install. Oh, right there. Alright, I can close you, lift her on up. I don't need to put the shock absorbers together. For the first time. I might have known that he had a daughter. I don't remember though. I might have known. I haven't been. I don't know like where I'm at with like GTA 5 lore and all that. Like I think I knew that he was bisexual. I don't remember if I don't remember if I knew that he had a daughter or not. I wouldn't be surprised if I did, but it's not ringing a bell. Tracy DeSanta. Yeah, I feel like I knew that. But like I haven't. Isn't Tracy? Oh, what's frickin' Michael's daughter then? Is that, are they the same or Michael's daughter's name is Tracy, isn't it? They're the same person, or? Are they the same person, or is it just convenience? Same person? So yeah, I knew he had a daughter then. Yeah, so I did know that. Just it's been a minute since. Yeah, I've definitely haven't been catching up to my GTA 5 lore lately, so. But like it sounds familiar, like I've read or like watched a video on this before, or on some lore before, so it's like it's not like coming straight out of left field, and it's like just brand new information. Never have. You learn something new every day. Like, I think I have known that before. Like, I think I've watched a video or something to where I have known that. I just didn't remember exactly. But I mean, it's still crazy to think, right? So it's like, who would think that Michael's watching after Trevor's daughter, basically, and just magically Trevor somehow finds them 18 years, 20 years later, however many years it was. I mean, developers over at Rockstar are doing something right if they got lore that deep. Like, all right, we put oil in the engine. Time to take it to the dyno. Yeah. Oh yeah, from the outside, that blue goes really well with interior. It's just that green was throwing the vibe off, like... Do you know how much they... Did you know how much they... Say what now? What? Did you know how much they... Same on GTA 6 so far. Spent... Oh my gosh. Gotta be 5 million plus easily. Alright, starting off with 633. Let's tune the gearbox real quick. We'll kick that up to... We'll keep it at about 35, 36. 10 billion. 10 billion, jeez. Yeah, 5 million, that's a penny in a jar of dollar bills, like... What happens if the game turns out to be crap? Um, that's a pretty good question. Um, what I would imagine is that is Rockstar in a critical moment. Yeah. Well, let's see. They've done really well on Red Dead Redemption 2. GTA 5 Online is still kind of at an all-time high. Jeez, 1100 horsepower. Um, there's been rumors, I think they're confirmed, but like the map is supposed to be like 4 times the size of GTA 5. So I mean, they've got that going for them. Like, there's been so much hype lately, and Rockstar is actually doing it very well. They're taking their time. It is okay. Like, they're taking their time with it, which any good like game developer and even just like movie producer that could be same said in the same like area of expertise is like, if you're gonna come out with a masterpiece of a game, like story upon story upon lore with a big ass map, probably like one of the biggest maps in any game, and they've taken their time. Like, GTA 5 was what, 2013? When did it come out? 2013, yeah. Damn, right on the spot. So it's like, if they come out with it next year, or even manage to get it out this year, 10 years, that's a long ass time. It's based on every GTA map. That's right. It's got like Vice City, Los Santos, all the other, yeah. Which is really what they should do. Like, you've had 5 games now, this big franchise that, like, it's like they've probably been in the works of GTA 6, or even just like in the talks of GTA 6 since GTA 5, or even before it. Like, and it's like, you almost have to take this long and take this amount of time on it because every game has been more successful after the other, that there's no thought imaginable of what could happen. Imagine have a mission telling you to go one end of the map right down to the bottom. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you would have to travel to different cities, or even go to like a city, across, like, have go through a total of 3, like start in one and then go past one and go to your final city. I would imagine that might be like the furthest, or like make cars super fast and like make a straight highway down to certain cities. Fast travel would also be probably what you would want, yeah. Like, I would imagine you'd have to go between different cities, or at least go through one and just pass it and go to the next one. But I don't imagine any mission would really have you go from like the top of the map to the bottom, unless you had a super fast way of travel, like either through cutscene, air travel, or like a super fast like bike or car that had a straight shot with like a highway, like super straight highway the entire way, basically. Those 3 I could see if doing it legit. But like, fast travel would definitely be a very very it basically would be needed if, with the size of the map that everybody's thinking, if it was that type of mission. But because like, you take like American Truck Simulator, for example, or just any like driving simulator game, those maps are relatively big, and it takes a good hour going the speed limit. So it's like, the $2 billion development cost may sound enormous, because it is, but with the franchise so renowned from fans and critics alike, there's no doubt it'll make its money back and then some. with $2 billion for sure, because it's been so hyped and this franchise has been so good so far, especially with other franchises like Red Dead Redemption 2 and just Red Dead Redemption in general. People are gonna buy their game. Like, as soon as it hits shelves, people are gonna buy it. All of GTA 5 players, even Red Dead Redemption players, probably the same people, they're gonna buy GTA 6 and they're gonna get their $1 billion, $2 billion back. According to a report from Dextero, GTA 6 has a budget of over $1 billion. Yeah. They're gonna make it. They could even take money that they've made from GTA 5 and be like, yeah, we're staying well above our budget with GTA 6. Like, they'll be fine. All right, so we end tonight with 64,105 bolts unmounted and 77,153 songs listened to. Rockstar Games is estimated to be worth approximately $5 billion. That's not bad. You would think they would be a little bit more, just with their GTA games and their Red Dead Redemption games that they've come out with. Like, so I mean, 5 billion isn't bad, but you would, I mean, 5 billion's a lot. Like, that's nothing to like cough at, but it's like, you would think they might be like at least 10 billion, you know? So it's like, all right, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Well, it was fun talking GTA lore with you, Sander. I gotta do that real quick. Okay. All right. Like the screen says, thank you for watching. Anybody in the future, thank you for that. Hope y'all enjoyed. I know I kind of did. I got to tune out some in a bit piece. I got to tune out some pretty quick cars. The Zonda got up to 254 if I'm not mistaken, and the Pagani Hira got up to like 228 or 230 or 240 miles an hour. So, not bad. Anyway, hope y'all have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, day, night, whenever. Just hope you have a beautiful time. Don't forget to check out the socials down below. Of course, here on Twitch, I'm live almost every single weekday, with Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday being 2 streams a day at the moment, with me trying to finish up CMS 2018, and with Rainbow Six Siege, with its season coming to an end relatively soon. Monday mornings actually when it ends, so not too many streams of Rainbow Six Siege of this season much longer. But anyway, Wednesday is still only 1 stream a day, so tomorrow will be a new game, and then there won't be another stream till Thursday, so because currently it's still only Wednesday for me, so unlike other people. I usually start to stream in the morning/afternoon about 1 o'clock EST, and then at nights, other than Wednesday, is about 8 or 9 EST, so a little bit later at night in the evenings, but not too crazy late. So anyways, I upload all these VODs over onto YouTube, so if you want to go ahead, check me out over there as well, that's great. Especially if you don't catch me live, if the VOD expires over here on Twitch, or if you're kind of like me and you kind of prefer YouTube a little bit more, that's completely fine. Yeah, go ahead, check me out over there as well. You're supporting me either way, which is fantastic. And then Twitter or X, I don't know what it's called anymore. I'll let you know when I go live here on Twitch, and then when I upload those VODs over onto YouTube. So you're getting notified for both platforms in 2 different places, which I would say is pretty convenient, you know. Convenience matters sometimes, you know. I also let you know if I just have anything else. Like if I'm not going to stream on a particular day or at a particular time. So if you want to stay up to date on when I'm going to be streaming, go ahead, check me out over on Twitter. Without further ado, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead, drop a follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff down below. Especially here on Twitch. We are ever so slightly closer to getting affiliate tier on Twitch. With me getting affiliate means I can start making a little bit of money, which means I can start getting a little bit more games and some more content in those games, which means then I can get more streams of those games out to you guys. So you spread the love towards me, I spread it back, and we both have a good time. So anyways, once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next stream, which should be tomorrow. So shall see you all then, and as always, deuces.